Quite a bit has changed since Kelvin Davis roamed around Kawakawa as a teenager. He's a lot more comfortable in his own skin for one, and a big part of that comes with the decision as a 13-year-old to learn Te Reo.
I would never say I was a fluent speaker of Māori, and I'm always conscious when I stand up to speak that I probably sound like somebody who's learnt the language, but the big thing is I'm standing up and I'm using it.
Davis had to learn because his father didn't know and couldn't teach him. And while he's sympathetic to the call for a Crown apology, he believes the fault in his own whānau came closer to home.
I actually blame my grandparents because they were of the mind that it's going to be a Pākehā world, learn English. That's the language of the future, and how wrong they were.
Whether it was being physically discouraged or just not encouraged to speak the language, generations of Māori lost the ability to speak Te Reo. But the impact went much deeper than just the loss of language. There was the loss of mana, the loss of leadership, the loss of connection.
For Kelvin Davis, that meant he sat on the paipai or speaker's bench from a young age because so many others couldn't.
Barely out of high school and I was having to do that job on occasions.
How did you cope with that?
Oh, you have your setbacks, you have the old uncles blooming huffing and gruffing, and you feel embarrassed. But the thing for me was I just went, okay, it's embarrassing now, it's going to be more embarrassing when I'm 65.
Just down the road, you can actually feel the generational importance of Te Reo. Ngā Whā's correctional facility. Tikanga Māori, or the Māori way of doing things, is part of Kelvin Davis's hokairangi strategy to bring down the number of Māori in prison. This man tells me it's changed his life.
Unfortunately, it took me to come to prison to actually learn more of our tikanga and actually get more fluent in my Te Reo.
What does that mean for you?
Oh, it means a lot. Brought me back down to be a bit more humble, respect.
They're pole carvings, wooden posts that will be the centre point of a brand new school in the region. All the men I spoke to here related the pride and mana they felt, and their eagerness to share it with their tamariki and mokopuna. And with mahi comes reward.
Well, Mike, you can't come to Kawakawa without trying one of the famous pāua pies.
Ka pai te pai.
Ka pai te pai.